Ali Shah, defense expert, is joining us on the broadcast. Mohammed Ali Shah, I think we're having problems with Brian's connection, unfortunately. But how do you view Mohammed Ali Shah, this meeting? And what do you believe was top of the mind of the two leaders when they met?
Okay, Uday, the very fact that Mr. Jayshankar, who's there in Russia for a 5-day official visit, he had earlier met his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov. And during a joint media appearance that what I know of, along with Lavrov, after the talks, Mr. Jayshankar said he was confident that the Prime Minister Modi and President Putin will meet for an annual summit next year. In fact, President Putin also extended an invitation to Prime Minister Modi. Now, in his opening remarks earlier, Mr. Jayshankar had said that the two leaders have been in the frequent contact. They have always kept in touch, and they have, because India and Russia are true friends, and of course, we apart from strengthening our ties further with Russia, which we already have very good ties. Furthermore, which you were asking Brian about what could have been discussed. So most certainly 100%, I mean, if you ask a common mind, they would say, okay, definitely the Russia and the Ukraine crisis must have been discussed. Several other issues, the oil exports, and they were about our bilateral relations would have been discussed. The summit between the Prime Minister of India and the Russian President, that is the highest institutional dialogue mechanism in this strategic partnership between the two sides. So obviously a lot could have been brought to the table. Now this was he was honored to call on the president rather than Putin this evening, which he had mentioned. Now he conveyed the warm greetings of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and handed over a personal message, apprised President Putin of his discussion with the ministers Mantrov and Lavrov. And now that was appreciated by his guidance on further developments of the ties. Now, Mr. Jayshankar had tweeted this also, in fact, that the meeting was, in fact, so far, it was very, very fruitful. And I have full faith that our Indian foreign policy, wherever we take a stand, we always have, there's an output which comes out of it. It's not simple visit or a call on. There is an output. And here, again, we can see a lot of output from this over there.